What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about TOSHI today. Hit that like button, you guys. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and let's get into it. TOSHI is developing still in its bull flag, looking like it's finding resistance here. Might we come down and find a lower low? It's very possible, right? It's very possible, and we should at least consider it, right? In this bull flag here, we could see something like this, and that's fine. Not financial advice, not a financial advisor. It would be fine if we went below this low. At least I think so. From the current price down there, that'd be about a 14% drop or so. I could see it happening. You know, if Bitcoin were to drop 5% or more, I could see that happening for TOSHI. It did just pump up a lot. But regardless of what happens, if this is a bull flag, and I believe it is a bull flag from a high to a low here, it only looks more like a bull flag every single day. The expectation, at least as of now, would be that we go all the way up to about 0.0018. We're at 307 right now. So that's greater than 100% move just from the current price, let alone from the low there. If we do go lower, if we happen to go lower, my expectation, let's just see, what would that be? Low to high. At the worst case scenario, it would be like probably down to 0.0054. If we were to go down there, then our measure move is still at 0.0015, which is still 100% growth from here. So no matter how we swing it, lower, low, whatever, we're going to get 100% move or more likely by the end of this month, right? And that's the main reason why I chose TOSHI as my most recent purchase. I think that it's going to do pretty well by the end of this month. Going down a little bit, it is down a little bit from where I initially bought, right? 3.075 is basically the area that I bought. I forget exactly, but I think it was somewhere around there. And if it goes lower, that won't be ideal, but I'll just buy more. I'll just buy more is kind of the plan here, right? Waiting and seeing and buying more, if anything. The 4-hour RSI is finding support in the area that it's found support relatively recently. We do have higher lows here. Volume's not really building as we're going down, but you are getting volume on these buying candles and these low candles. I don't know. I don't know if we're going to go lower. And then if we zoom in, we look at this on a 4-hour time frame, it actually seems like this is more of a symmetrical triangle. I thought we were going to break out to the downside, but I think we broke out to the upside, kind of. And lately, not financial advice, not a financial advisor, but when we've broken out of consolidation phases like this lately, like since the beginning of April, we'll like see a big pump after this initial kind of like sideways bleed. You like do this and then boom, then you rip. So I don't know. I guess it depends. If Bitcoin moves down, dump. If Bitcoin moves up, pump. If Bitcoin moves sideways, probably pump as well, but we'll see how that goes, I guess. 4-hour time frame to me, it looks neutral, too neutral to really have a directional heading off of. The 1 hour, more bearish, but bearish in this kind of neutral environment could mean that we only go like, we're at 3.072 right now, we could go to 3.068. Maybe we don't even go that low, you know what I mean? Daily time frame does look bullish, but we're in an area where it makes sense to consolidate. We could continue to go lower on the daily RSI, perhaps down to the 50, keeping up these higher lows. Maybe we don't go to the 50, we go to the 55, whatever. We intersect this higher low trend line right here. I don't know. But we could go lower is all I'm saying by this, and it would still look fine. This chart would still look fine. But we're in an area now that it would make sense to consolidate. If we hold the 60, that's really nice. We could bounce here. That wouldn't be a problem, but we need to start closing days green like immediately. If tomorrow closes green and the next day closes green, then this could be a bullish setup. But if today closes red, the next day closes red, then perhaps what we are going to see is a move down below this low, and that's something that we should all be prepared for. So not financial advice, not a financial advisor. Essentially what I'm saying here from a low to a high is we are going to go lower down to 3.0596 to 3.05445. We're going to go lower down to that area if we start closing any given day below about 3.066. Yeah, you close below there, down we go. I got nothing else for you guys. Hit the like button, subscribe. Thank you all for being here. Absolutely, we have higher to go. Absolutely, we do. The lower we go, the more I'll buy. The higher we go, the better. And then inevitably, we will see new all-time highs. I think our all-time highs could take us as high as 1 cent, if not somewhere around half a cent, or likely in between that kind of area. I'm actually thinking 007, right? Like 0.007 is where I think we're going to go, which is about a 10x from the current price right now. So ultimately, by the end of June, that's the expectation. I got nothing else for you guys. Take care. I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.